I'm Cedric Peterson and welcome to this Department of Communication News Bulletin. Tropical Storm Danny has been downgraded to a weak trough of low pressure. The Prime Minister of St. Martin, the Honorable Marcel Gumbs, addressed the nation at 12 noon on Monday, August 24th, where he declared businesses can reopen. Schools, daycare centers, and government services are to reopen on Tuesday, August 25th. Here now is the Prime Minister's national address.
My fellow St. Martiners and visitors, Tropical Depression Danny at 11 a.m. was downgraded to a trough of low pressure. The country could still experience wind gusts of 30 miles per hour throughout the day and into the night, along with rain showers which could lead to street flooding. Residents are asked to be vigilant. Having reviewed the latest information, I declare the following. All businesses can reopen at the discretion of the business owner based on the availability of their staff. Schools and daycare centers are to reopen on Tuesday, August 25th. Government services will resume on Tuesday, August 25th as normal. I would like to thank the people of this country for taking this weather event serious. Danny quickly became a major Category 3 hurricane late last week, but then was downgraded to a tropical storm as it approached the Leeward Islands and is now a trough of low pressure. Seeing how weather systems can be erratic and based on historical experience of the past, we learn from the past so that we do not repeat the same challenges in the future. Our national preparations allowed us to prepare in a timely manner rather than a haphazard one. Our national preparations were carried out as a precautionary measure, better to be safe than sorry later. Every individual homeowner and business operator has a responsibility to protect their personal home and business during the hurricane season. These plans should be in place at the beginning of every hurricane season. From what I have observed with this experience in the past days, I say, job well done. Do remember, however, not to become complacent because the next day we wake up, it's all fine. The next time, things might be different. We are still in the hurricane season until November 30th. There are still weather systems coming off the coast of Africa, coming towards the Caribbean islands, that we must continue as a nation to be vigilant. It's not over. Continue to monitor the weather reports throughout the season. I repeat, having reviewed the latest information, I declare the following. All businesses can reopen at the discretion of the business owner based on the availability of their staff. Schools and daycare centers are to reopen on Tuesday, August 25th, and government services will resume on Tuesday, August 25th. The national preparatory actions taken were of a precautionary nature to safeguard life and property in the events things should change. We made the correct call, and we must thank the Almighty that so far everything turned out fine and that we wake up to a nice day. I want to thank you, and may God bless St. Martin.
Prime Minister Marcel Gumbs. For an update on the latest weather conditions, DCOMM spoke to forecaster Karshina Gordon.
Danny has degenerated into a trough of low pressure. At 12 a.m., an Air Force Hurricane Hunter plane indicated that Danny has degenerated into a trough of low pressure, and the remnants is located near 16 degrees north and 62 degrees west. That is about 133 miles south of St. Martin. The remnants are currently moving towards the west near 12 miles per hour. This motion is expected to continue for the next day or two. The maximum sustained winds have further decreased to near 30 miles per hour, with higher gusts still existing. The trough is expected to dissipate during the next couple of days. Therefore, that's some good news for St. Martin. The estimated minimum central pressure has raised to 1,010 millibars. This is the last advisory on Danny. However, rainfall is still expected this afternoon into tomorrow across St. Martin with an accumulation of 1 inch. Therefore, flooding is still possible. Residents should remain vigilant and keep updated. I'm Karishna Gordon from the Meteorological Department of St. Martin.
That brings us to the end of this edition of DCOMM News Bulletin. I'm Cedric Peterson. On behalf of the government of St. Martin and all of us here at the Department of Communication, thank you for tuning in.